It is my pleasure, honor, and joy to introduce Mr. Sam Lee. He's on our power team. He owns a company called Block 31. Now, what Block 31 does is very simply fills your vacancies and moves your tenants in, and that's what he does. And he does an awesome job at it. He fills my vacancies. He fills vacancies for other people on the team. And the reason that the reason I wanted Sam to come talk is because he's the best in the business. And for those of you who have questions about what's happening in the rental market right now, there's no better person to talk about filling vacancies right now than Sam, because he is day in, day out in rental properties, talking to tenants, taking phone calls, putting ads on the market. Like, this isn't just like, this is the most up-to-date information. This is up to the minute. He can talk about what he did today. So Sam, say hi to everybody. We're going to hand it over to you, and I'm going to go on mute here in a second. There he is. There's the man himself. So Sam, I'm going to turn it over to you to take the floor and talk to us. Tell us what is happening in the vacancy filling world in Edmonton right now.
Okay. Yeah, I will share my screen first. Is everyone seeing my screen okay, I guess? So hi everyone, I'm Sam. I'm the one who help people find the tenants, and I'm happy to be here today to share a couple on the field insight with everyone. The good thing about Mogul team is they do a lot of nice topic for everyone. I did 2 presentations about how to write advertisement, how to screen your tenants previously, so you can go back to their library to visit those. But today I will just focus mainly on what did COVID-19 change as what we do today and what did it change the market. So I will give everyone a market update right now. Okay, so just a little bit market update right now. So what we find compared to last year, after the March 15, the government starting to stopping school daycare. Every news go on the every news go crazy about COVID-19. That 2 weeks, everything dropped right away on call volume, and no one want to show. People are not confident to come out at all. But after 6 weeks now, I would say we actually pick up quite a bit on like. Even advertisement inquiry dropped a lot now, but I do feel I do feel that we are back to normal, mainly because I think people is more accepting to the COVID-19 right now. And then I would say like for year to date, we do almost similar tenants placement for this month. Like I would say last year we are around 25, we are at 19 this year. So I would say the successful rented unit is quite similar. And then it comes to, we always ask why they are moving, and I think this will give a lot of insight for everyone to know why people still move, right? And then one of the big thing we find is they want more affordable places. So they are more on budget right now. So we see a lot of five people family want to squeeze into a 3-bedroom main floor unit. So there's a lot of, and also the market rent, I would say today compared to last year, the same month, it dropped quite a bit. So they give an incentive for people to move. Many people want more space, like a lot of lead we come from is apartment and from condo building. People just don't want to be in a crowded places, right? So they definitely want to be outdoor. They want to have a yard space. We even got a funny story from one of the tenants during viewing. They say, oh, one day, one guy just need inside the lift they just want to jump out from that elevator right away, right? The third reason is job opportunity. A lot of the time, smaller town, they lost a lot of jobs, so people want to move to Edmonton where the jobs still have. We get quite a bit of call from Grand Prairie, Saskatchewan. Number 4 will be separation. This is nothing new. Separation do happen all the time, but people need different, another house now with separation. And then with the last one, the most common one is landlord selling their house, which I always give a question mark because I think that's the easiest getaway for landlord references down the road, but it's the easiest to check as well. You can just go on MLS to find the listing. If there is no listing, there's a good chance they're lying. So with COVID-19, basically, we need to do a lot of extra stuff now to protect the tenant, protect ourselves. One of it is we have to be stronger on marketing with technology. We'll go deeper later. We want to protect with masks and gloves. Not only protect us, it's protect the tenant themselves. It also gives the confidence for the tenant that, oh, this guy is taking care of us, and they will protect us as a landlord as well. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. So the one who can deliver security for them is the one they will go with. We do have to take more time now for move in and move out. Most likely we will prepare every document, take all the photos before the tenant show up. So when they show up, we can limit the time we are together inside the house. So I would more focus on creative marketing, how to help you to get the tenants. Mainly is lawn sign. You will be surprised. You say it's creative marketing. I know lawn sign for many years, but a lot of people don't do it. And I can tell you right now, it's really effective because people just come out and walk, I guess. So we got a lot of call from lawn sign right now. Another one is like rewording your advertisement. Like used to be, you might be on your advertisement, you will sell your feature like the kitchen, the bathroom. Nowadays, I like to sell the yard. I like to sell the outdoor space because people are looking for those. So make sure your header, your feature list, you move those up so that people get click into your ad. And then you want to do virtual tour. That the virtual tour is very interesting too. There's different virtual tour that you can use, and you want to use it smartly. We'll go deeper as well. Obviously, the virtual tour, the most best one is the one that you took with a professional photographer. Basically, they have a Google map inside your house, right? So you can tour yourself, you can see all the space and environment. Usually that takes $200 to $300. It depends on who you are using. The only problem with them is sometimes they link only work for 3 months. So a lot of the time you just have limited, you can only use it for 1 year, right? I did prepare one of the video walkthrough I prepared myself to share with everyone. I hope the link will go through. It will give a very practical what we are doing on the field right now. I will just let the video play for you guys, and then when the video done, I will go through some key points that what I did. If the video loading, there we go. I don't think the internet going too smooth, so we'll try. Usually it's a higher definition video. I think the internet is just a little bit slow, so the quality is not there. If anyone want, I can share the link after the presentation, then you can just go check it. Okay, yeah, so the video link we do, it's not a professional grade video, but it's good enough to just do a walkthrough. There's a couple points I want to touch on is you want to film your video with horizontally if it's doing your phone or your camera, just because most of the platform like Ramfaster and Rambot, they only support YouTube link. And when you upload to the YouTube, if you do it horizontally, you squeeze the footage, and then the horizontal one will give you a bigger look on your place. Another newer app that I find quite interesting to use is TikTok, and the only drawback is you can only do 1 minute video, but you can add all the description I just done in that video, and it's really easy to use. And when you're taking this walkthrough video, make sure you be very aware of your partner, which is the one who's viewing. You are like dancing. You want to plan your route so that you are not turning 360 degrees, or people opposite you is all dizzy already after seeing your video. A lot of the time, I actually walk backwards so that the view is always looking the open instead of I walking straight and then I will just walk into the wall. Also, sometimes you want to be pose in the corner, so that just give 1 or 2 seconds so that people can have the chance to have a good look of the space. I also put some music on, so I like to put some very fun music so that people are not boring. You want to have something pop up in the bottom to introduce the space, the size especially. It also keep people watching the video. You don't want to do the video more than a minute or 2 minutes. The maximum is quite boring, to be honest. And make sure you put the contact information, record call to action so that people can call you, right? That's the whole purpose for the walkthrough. Honestly, if I can choose, I would not to use the walkthrough video. I do see there's pros and cons. Pros, obviously, if your tenant's still in your space, is a great tool to use for the walkthrough videos because you can limit it, people who is not fully interested to contact your current tenants, right? It also is a great time-saving tool. If there's some lead is not as strong, maybe you will send them the video first so that they can have a good feeling of the space before you show them physically. And I can tell you by experience, a lot of people who watch the walkthrough video and they are interested into your place, they will still want to come by themselves to feel the space. The cons that I find video walkthrough, sometimes it actually kills all the lead because let's say if your house is not the most shiny, the most beautiful in the market, sometimes you miss the opportunity to sell them the feature, or the video walkthrough is so short that you can't show like the soft close drawer and anything like that. And you also miss the opportunity to talk to the tenant yourself, so that you can, usually we like to screen them on the spot so that they have to answer certain questions so that we know they're right fit or not, right? So the video walkthrough will not able to let us do that. This is where I come to the very end. Like if I can choose, I would like to do video calls. There's different platforms like Facebook or WhatsApp or even FaceTime. I would highly ask them to use Facebook, just because now you can creep on their Facebook account as well, right? Instead of you have to search them out, right? Video call all give us a very high success, just because you can take the time to really show them where you want them to see. You have more control what they're seeing, and then especially through the process, usually it takes us 30 minutes, so we can have a good long conversation to understand them and what is their lead. If someone talk to us, say, oh yeah, I'm moving because I don't have a dishwasher right now, so then I will pan my camera to the dishwasher right away, right? So it gives more interaction with video calls. Just make sure you move slowly, and then you just give the time again for them to see everything. And then in the very end, I would say with the video calls, I always finish with like, is there any specific area you want to see again? And most of the time they want to see the kitchen again, or the outside again, right? So this always is a very strong building relationship with tenant on that call already, right? This is a very key success where you want to build a relationship. In the end, I do a very quick presentation, just tell you what the difference in the market right now, what we are doing differently. But I do want to bring one more point up is, if you have a challenging tenants asking for rent reduction, or even they lost their job, they can't do much to stay in your place, don't feel afraid to find a new tenant. I do feel the market right now have enough activities, especially the spring market right now. The snow is all gone. I don't think finding tenant is challenging now. So if your current tenant is really not working for you, it's not a bad idea to see opportunity to find a new one to replace them. Thank you very much. I think I can take some question if James come back to.
I'm back.
Hi.
Sam, that was an awesome presentation, and I love the notes. We're gonna open it up to just a few questions. So for those of you who are on the chat window, look at all these compliments you're getting. Awesome presentation, buddy.
Thank you.
Everybody's giving you the credit you deserve for doing such an awesome job. I'm looking in this window at my comments. That's fabulous. Okay, so Sam, are you finding a change in the volume of inquiries since mid-March? Great question.
Sorry, say that again.
Are you finding a change in the volume of inquiries for rentals since mid-March?
Well, there is some change. The biggest change I can share is people actually shopping way earlier now. We are getting like inquiry for July already, or sometime even August. People, I think the March month is a lot of good landlord will try to keep their tenants, and they defer a lot of lease ending date. And then a lot of people are planning ahead now to look for June, July, or August now.
Awesome. Hey, Sam, will rents raise the same or lower due to COVID? What are your thoughts?
I think the rent is lower right now compared to last year. I would say a little bit lower compared to the same month of last year. That's why it also incentive people to looking for new houses right now.
Yeah, I would echo that. Again, the best way to think about it is like it's second winter. The same way that housing prices are affected by the winter market, the rental market's behaving just like it's winter. Do you recommend a stabilizer for your phone when doing videos? That's a
Yes,
good
I
question.
will.
I actually just
I
bought a
will.
gimbal myself for doing some of our property tours.
Yeah. One of the technique they say is hold closer yourself to so
Yeah,
you will
and
be
then if
more
you move with
stable.
your core,
But if you can invest in a stabilizer, for sure, I will do that.
yeah, and I mean, for those of you who are a little bit more techie, if you're using Adobe Premiere Pro, it actually has a video stabilization filter in it. But if you want to learn how to use Adobe Premiere Pro, that's a big undertaking. So stabilizer is a little bit easier, or the hold it close to your chest technique. Let's see here. Okay, we'll put Sam's contact information out in the chat so you guys can get in touch with Sam. And Sam, fantastic. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for filling my vacancies. I'm sure Adrian's thanking you for doing his tenant move-in and move-outs. And Jen, if you can get Sam back into attendee mode, and we'll get Ron up on the screen here.
Thank you.